Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about teen pregnancy and how important it is and the problem it is in the United States. Teen pregnancy is a large problem in the United States. The National Campaign to Prevent Teen Pregnancy, organized in 1996, is based on the concept that reducing the nation's rate of teen pregnancy is one of the most strategic and direct means available to improve overall child well-being and to reduce persistent child poverty. Teen pregnancy has serious consequences for teen mother, the child, and to society in general. Today, I'll talk about teen pregnancy statistics and some solutions that may lead to a decrease in teen pregnancy. So how many teenage girls in the U.S. get pregnant each year? 820,000 teenage girls get pregnant each year. 34% of young women get pregnant at least once before they turn 20. The National Campaign to Prevent Teen Pregnancy, organized in 1996, is based on the concept that reducing the nation's rate of teen pregnancy is one of the most strategic and direct means available to improve overall child well-being and to reduce persistent child poverty. The teen birth rate has declined slowly but steadily from 1991 to 2013, with an overall decline of 30% for those aged 15 to 19. 8 in 10 of these pregnancies are unintended, and 79% are to unmarried teens. 1 of every 3 girls has had sex by age 16, 2 out of 3 by the age of 18. At this level, the United States has the highest rate of teen pregnancy in the industrialized world. Though teen pregnancy is still decreasing, it is still important for the community to do everything they can to continue in this trend. When looking at the facts and statistics, people may have an opinion that it's either for or against teen pregnancy, and why it is hard to pinpoint just one thing. I've noticed that when something happens to a close friend or relative, that is when people want to help out. Now that we know a little bit about the statistics of teen pregnancy, what are the consequences? Teen pregnancy is linked to many negative social and economic consequences for teen mothers and their children. Pregnancy reduces a teen's chance of completing her education, thereby consigning her and her children to a life of poverty. In the national campaign, teen pregnancy is bad for the mothers. They also say teen mothers are less likely to complete school and more likely to begin to be single parents. Also, less than 1/3 of teens who begin their families before age 18 ever earn a high school diploma. Only 1.5% earn a college degree by the age of 30. A common assumption is that teen mothers are inadequate mothers, either because they are chosen to have a child for the wrong reason, or will tire of motherhood, or because of the lack of maturity and experience to care properly for a child. Yet, there are studies out there that show that many teen mothers have had considerable child care experience and can expect support for their own mothers in caring for their children. When these young mothers have these children, the effects on the children can be serious. 1, teenage mothers are less likely to gain adequate weight during their pregnancy, leading to low birth weight, which is associated with infant and child disorders, and a high rate of infant mortality. 2, low birth weight babies are more likely to have organs that are not fully developed, which can result in complications such as bleeding in the brain, respiratory distress syndrome, and intestinal problems. 3, they also tend to have poor eating habits and are less likely to take recommended daily multivitamins to maintain adequate nutrition during pregnancy. And 4, children born to teenage mothers are less likely to receive proper nutrition, health care, and cognitive and social stimulation. As a result, they may have an underdeveloped intellect and attain lower academic achievement. Teen pregnancy costs society billions of dollars a year. There are nearly 500,000 children born to teen mothers each year. Most of these mothers are unmarried, and many will end up poor and on welfare. Each year, the federal government alone spends about $40 billion to help families that begin with a teenage birth. A study by David Popon talks about the problem to society, and he quotes, The great majority of Americans believe that teen pregnancies are a serious national problem. Indeed, a problem that is a major component of what is thought to be national moral decline. There is less agreement, however, on what we as a nation should do about it. The options range from reestablishing cultural norms, such as strict moral ban on sexual intercourse before marriage, to comprehensive sex education in our schools, to improving life options of disadvantaged young people, to the practice of safe sex through the placing of contraceptives in the purses and wallets of every teenager, end quote. We can now see, we can see now that there are detrimental effects on not only the pregnant teen herself, but also her child. What can we do to stop pregnancy from occurring? There is growing agreement with the research community that one of the most important factors in retarding teen sexuality and pregnancies is the disapprobation of society, especially of one family and peers. A large-scale study funded by the National Institute of Child Health and Human Development, for example, found, not surprisingly, the parents' attitudes and relationships with their teen children could be highly influential. The study concluded parents who give clear message about delaying sex have children who are less likely to have early intercourse. Teenage pregnancy and sexual activity are complex behavioral phenomena, and prevention efforts must do more than provide adolescents with information about the risks and consequences of their behavior. Moreover, focusing exclusively on adolescent girls overlook the key roles of boys, men, parents, families, and entire communities in teenage pregnancies and its prevention. A growing body of evidence tells us what works in preventing teenage pregnancy. Well-designed sex education programs can delay sexual debut and improve condom and contraceptive use. And these programs do not increase sexual activity. Condom and contraceptive programs in clinics and schools can improve contraceptive use. Media programs also may have an impact by helping to change social norms. One community-based abstinence media campaign may have reduced teenage pregnancy rates. The most dramatic results in preventing teenage pregnancy come from youth development interventions that build development assets, boot skills, provide healthy activities, and treat young people as resources rather than as problems. Also, shows like 16 and Pregnant have contributed to the decrease in teen pregnancy. Importantly, young people can respond to positive messages, healthy norms, when they feel connected to the person or group endorsing those norms. In conclusion, teen pregnancy does have serious effects for the mother, child, and society in general. Sometimes the outcomes of things can be good for people, but other times it can lead to sticky situations. It seems in society, the things that we hear and see usually will not affect us unless it has happened to us or a close friend. Thank you.